How about some new releases?
Wow, we're just getting there. Look at that.
Well, we're busy.
There's not a whole lot this week. I know, Cheapy, you've tried Danger Zone, which is the Burnout Crash mode game.
Yeah. The problem, we know what Burnout Crash mode is because we all played it in the Burnout series and we liked it a lot. The problem is...
It's where you drive a car and it's kind of like puzzly and you try to blow up as much stuff and get points.
Exactly. The problem is they took the most basic version of that and didn't add anything to it. So I remember there was I forget which iteration of Burnout had it, but there was like Crash Party, right? That was like a multiplayer version where you pass the controller around, and seems like there was different variations on the theme. While this is just the most basic, Crash mode with nothing, no multiplayer, local or online, just this is it. And I played like 2 or 3 levels and I was like, I think I'm good. I know it's only $13 and that's not a lot of money, but it's a very meh experience in 2017, which is disappointing because I really wanted to like it a lot.
It's really amazing how we don't have Burnout.
Yeah. How did that happen?
It's so weird.
How did we get Star Wars VR that's like a 10-minute game, but not another Burnout game?
If it was Star Wars Burnout, you'd have a shot of getting Burnout.
Like with land speeders?
And I would totally play Star Wars Burnout.
Land speeders and tauntauns?
Whatever. They've made Star Wars racing games before. Like 2. 2 of them.
3 of them.
3 of them. What was it? Bombad? Pod Racing?
Pod Racing Revenge.
There you go. I didn't realize there was 2 of those. So yeah.
This sounds like an E3 prediction.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Star Wars Burnout.
It's coming.
That's coming. Coming soon.
It sounds pretty good.
I would totally. Don't tell me you wouldn't be excited for that. Because if you say you're not, you're lying.
No, you put all the vehicles in there, like no matter how ridiculous.
It was pretty much the end of one of the movies, so they could totally do that.
Yeah, even like the
Death Star races.
Mm-hmm.
Just where everybody just has a Death Star.
Even the animals explode when you hit them.
Everything explodes, and you could just you could be that like a TIE fighter that goes right into the bridge of a Star Destroyer.
It could work.
Like, how about this? You're
passing those guys that are in the towers watching the ships go by.
You're in the Millennium Falcon, and you have to push TIE fighters into Star Destroyers. So it's got like that kind of a physicsy thing going on.
I like it.
Yeah, it totally works. Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got this week?
Other than us coming up with $1 billion ideas for EA.
Well, right.
Right. It's almost like we invented a game that's better than all the rest of these new releases. Let's see. I guess Rime technically came out this week. That was the game that I talked about last week. That's the eco journey type game.
Yeah.
I played a little bit more of that since last time. It's really good.
Yeah, I watched the trailer. It looks pretty interesting. Cute.
Yeah, I think you might be into it, Cheapy, because you like those kind of, I don't know, esoteric games.
Yeah, if Mrs. Cheapy would watch me play it, I would play it. I'm not sure that she would be interested in that, though. But I'll have to throw it by her, see what she says. What else?
I guess that Friday the 13th game came out as well.
Mm-hmm. It's not getting the best reviews.
It seems like it needs some patches, is what.
Yeah, I heard there are major server issues, at least on the Xbox.
Yeah, that seems to be a universal thing, actually.
So hopefully they patch that game up.
Yeah. That'd be good.
Let's see here. Lock's Quest, the weird reissue of Lock's Quest on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and that was originally a DS game.
I
Do you guys remember this game?
saw Jim Sterling complaining about the this new version. Basically said they ruined it.
Okay.
For what that's worth. Because he loved that game. I know. He said
it was a great little game. It was you had your tower defense strategy RPG thing going on.
I'm trying to remember it.
This is by Fifth Cell.
Okay.
It was a pretty good game back in the day.
Sure.
Just weird to see it come back. Anything else?
yes.
What else?
Star Trek
missing
Bridge
something?
Crew.
Oh,
I'm
So is that like the card game, but you play against Kirk and Spock?
exactly. No, I mean this. Honestly, if I had a friend or two that had
Just stop right there.
right, if I had a friend or two, that would be nice, and I'd be much happier. No, I would be into this but it seems like the reviews are pretty good. I like Star Trek a lot, but you get the most value from it and enjoyment if you have friends who you can play with and talk to while you're playing it. So not only do I need to have a friend, but I need to have a friend who has VR, and I need a friend who is into Star Trek. So there's a lot of factors that are working against me here. But
Yeah.
I am interested.
I like Star Trek.
You don't have VR.
I don't.
See, we hit 2 out of the 3 there.
Yeah, I know.
You're my friend, and you like Star Trek.
Yeah.
But no VR.
Mm-mm.
Shipwreck also has no VR.
and I'm wishy-washy on Star Trek.
Right. And I have a friend who just visited me last weekend who, for some reason, bought PlayStation VR, right, basically for his son. His son asked for it, and he folded.
I think you told us that story.
No, this is a different guy. The other guy
Okay.
The other guy definitely did not buy the VR.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
But he doesn't give a shit about Star Trek. So he's not, there's no point. It sounds like if you're not into Star Trek, you're not going to really enjoy the game that much. So I don't know. Maybe if some CAGs hit me up and they get it, we could do something. But
It's a $50 game.
That's expensive.
I could wait a little bit also till it gets cheaper.
Yeah. And then you'll give it all she's got, Captain.
I would love to do that. It looks cool. I watched the video of it. I mean, it looks good. All right, what else? Anything?
I guess for the Switch, the big release was Ultra Street Fighter 2: The Final Challengers, which has not been getting good reviews.
Fantastic then.
Mm-hmm. $40 for Street Fighter 2. Everybody jumping at the chance.
Right. Get it.